7 o'clock is when your pregame coverage will begin. And by that time, by 7 o'clock tomorrow, you will have had your mind blown by the Alan Cox Show. So keep that in mind, too. Act accordingly. You're gonna get
are we doing something different tomorrow?
hot celebrity goss with Perez Bilton.
That's probably not
So
gonna
no.
do it.
Comedian Todd Barry will join us.
Maybe.
Warmer. Listen, I don't know the degree to which people are, some people have their minds blown very easily, and some other people, it's a little bit of a, more of a climb.
That's what
But as Miley said,
that's what it's about.
nothing wrong with that. So, yeah, tomorrow, and then Dee Snider of Twisted Sister on the show next week, and I'll have those Rolling Stones tickets for you all week before they go on sale. They're going to play next June at Brown Stadium, which still doesn't have a new name.
Did you guys watch any of the football halftime performances? Dolly Parton dressed up like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Saw Dolly Parton.
Walking around, using the star behind her to keep her from falling over.
People were saying that they would still hit at, what is she, 80?
Well,
77.
She's like RoboCop. I mean, she's all tucked in and she's all plastic or whatever, but she can still sing her ass off.
Smash, Bill?
She's in
Dolly
those.
Parton. Of course I am going to.
She's in those giant
story.
heels, so obviously she doesn't want to fall down. It was like watching Kiss. You know, when Kiss was here at the Romo Fijo, like, they're 70-year-old men. And so they're not moving around much because they have very heavy costumes on, and they don't want to trip. So they're kind of walking like they're on ice.
In all the years of Dolly Parton performing, how has there not been a nip slip?
Because, like I said, she is bolted into everything.
Okay.
She's not exactly Miss Dance Lady either. Like, she's not moving around like Beyonce.
And all these
she just kind of bops around up there.
She is bolted in, and she is spanxed in within an inch of her life. She's still a tiny woman, for sure. But
they got,
she's an example of having like an old woman who still has like all these breast implants, and everyone's like, oh, you're going to regret having those big boobs when you're old. It's going to cause all these back problems and blah, blah, blah. Dolly Parton is as old. I mean, she's not
77, I think, right?
She's not the oldest chick with like boob implants, but like she's a good model for them. Like she seems to be fine. They're not messing with her.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of counterweight she's got on her back.
Right.
They probably got like a weight. So she's
there's like a cantilever. And then, system of levers and pulleys. Who do you think is the oldest woman with breast implants, Poundcake?
I don't know the woman, but I would probably guess the oldest woman with breast implants, I'm going to say like 89.
And she just got them.
No, I was more curious about who you thought that person was.
No, because
the oldest that I know of is probably Dolly Parton.
I would say 77 is, I mean, that's old, but it's not the old, like.
But she just had them for so long, too.
When you get into the 80s and 90s, like, you're old. You're a senior citizen. You're old. 77 is like the middle ground to where you can still, like, do things before you're, like, wheelchair bound, where stuff starts going bad.
Well, I'm looking at an article from 2011, and it's about an 84-year-old grandmother who became the oldest woman in the world to have breast implants. Now, again, I have no idea how they would know that, but that's what they said. Marie Kolstad from California spent $5,000 on the procedure to help her find a new man. She went from a 36B to a 38D. There's a photo over there if you care to look. Well, this article is from 2011.
No, what I'm saying,
she's probably dead.
I'm saying, what age did she get the boobs?
84.
84. She got them when she was 84.
She's an 84-year-old grandmother who just got brand new boobs.
Well, that's not the same thing.
You mean because Dolly's had hers for a long time?
That's what I'm saying. She has to re-up every 10 years, right? Like
she probably needs a tune-up.
Yeah.
Because when she got them, they were probably doing silicone. You know? So now she's like, oh, well, I got the saline now. You know, you got to re-up your boobs.
Saline.
I want to go and take my fat.
What?
Get it?
They took it out and they put it in. Yeah, well, because Dolly Parton said, fine, I'll do a rock album, but I'm one and done. The goddamn thing's got 30 songs on it. So she did Jolene, then she did 9 to 5, went into a Queen cover from the album. Actually, you know what? Let me show it to you because you don't want to hear it. Who cares about hearing it?
She sings so gentle, like she doesn't wail.
No, she has like kind of a baby doll voice. The same voice she's always had.
I kind of want to see her. I want her to take us to church. Not church, church.
Well, here you go. Yeah, look at her. She's packed in, man. She's probably got her grandson playing guitar or something.
That's what it looked like.
I love the folksy interludes. Yeah.
9 to 5ers. Here come the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
And she's dressed like, people are so mad. They're like, well, that's inappropriate for her to be dressed that way.
Were they really mad?
I mean, there's always idiots that are mad about that stuff.
But I didn't think anybody had an unkind word for Dolly Parton.
Nah, there's always...
Dolly Parton has really been able to straddle, especially in country music.
Yep.
Which is not the most open-minded fan base on the planet, but she's always been very progressive, very screw you if you don't like what, obviously she's got the pop culture capital to do that.
Yeah.
But man, never look back. She's been married to the same guy for like 80 years or something, I was like, I was happy being in the background on a hardware store.
Today's my parents' 47th anniversary.
Today is?
Yeah.
Hey.
So long.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Well, do you take them out or?
They're doing their own thing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
47.
47.
Yeah, my parents hit 51 before my dad died. That's a long time, man.
So long.
You don't know yourself without a person.
Right. All right, back to Dolly. I want to see where she's using the stage to like guide her around.
I don't know where that is. I assume she's walking down some steps, maybe.
She's walking across the stage.
Yeah, across the stage. Yeah.
Oh, across?
Yeah, just let it play for a bit. Yeah, see?
Right there. She's lip syncing.
Trying to...
But it's not just the boobs. It's the hair.
Yeah.
It's the teeth. It's everything, right?
It's
the
all
boobs were the
fake.
joke back in the day, but I mean, and boy, that was like the joke, like talk shows. Dolly Parton was shorthand for giant cans. What am I? What do you know how they came up with that song "Islands in the Stream"? Ed, they saw
Tom
Dolly Parton doing the backstroke.
Oh, breasts.
Oh, breasts.
I need to look like some big old boobies.
Yeah.
Some tickle bitties are great.
That's right. God bless Dolly.
And then
Maybe drop the prices on Dollywood while you're at it.
the Dolly one was one thing, but the Jack Harlow one was atrocious.
I didn't see that.
He's like performing.
That was same game?
No, that was
different game.
That was the Lions and
Lions-Packers
I didn't know there were so
Packers
many
game.
halftime shows.
Well,
Yeah,
there
are
was
they
two.
Thanksgiving's a big day for football.
So the Lions and the Cowboys play every Thanksgiving. So
Not against each other.
Not against each other.
No.
They have home games, and there will be halftime performances at their show, at their games. And it was Jack Harlow, and he was they tried to build him this set that was supposed to be like a magical winter wonderland, and it just looks like a middle school play. He goes down onto the field, and he's walking around on like a plastic white tarp. It looks so bad.
They spent all the money on Dolly Parton.
Well, I don't know who does all the design.
Here's let me play the Jack Harlow for you. Packers Lions.
Yeah.
Which I think Green Bay won.
Green Bay did win.
Yeah.
That was a big upset.
I kind of poked my head in a little bit, but my mom was more concerned about the Nuggets.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down. We can reenact things. Extreme like BMX sing. These boys soft and they PMS sing.
Like, what are you doing behind him, dude?
I was going to say, is that the sign language guy?
I don't think he's doing
Looks
any
like he's
sign
blind.
language.
He's just
Got a
standing there.
hype guy?
I got instincts locked in a house, but I'm plotting things.
Look at that.
He's his shadow? I don't understand.
Looks like the Lincoln Way Middle School Art Department put the set together.
It's so bad.
when you order a halftime show on Wish.
Yeah.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that out like Stockton.
Jack Harlow, I mean, God bless him. I've seen him, like, he's done SNL, and he's got okay timing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he's funny on there. I don't get what space he fills that isn't already filled. Who is he for? I know he's real popular.
He's just a live Mac Miller.
Well, I was going to say, is he like the Gen Z?
No, Post Malone's alive, Mac Miller.
Fair.
Yeah, maybe so.
Again, I agree with Alan on this.
That's my
There's
point.
not a
Like,
there's
what
already-
space does he fill for, like, you know, corny white rappers?
It's just a bunch of rollover. When one doesn't work out, like
From what?
G-Eazy flopped. MGK went more of the rock,
the
rock genre
pivot,
now. So there's a couple spaces open.
But isn't Jack Harlow like kind of a big deal?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had that Fergie remix, the glamorous remix, and that I feel like that was what
That's a
kind of
good
blew
song.
him up.
Yeah, but
All
like
right.
his set is so bad.
It's really bad.
It's so bad.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like he was like, I got a guy. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
the NFL doesn't need
I
help.
got
with
you
this.
a
I got
job.
it. Yeah.
You got to work on Thanksgiving, but I'm going to hook you up.
This is
You're
how he
gonna-
got famous on TikTok. He's like, I'm going to show you how to DIY your own halftime show. He's like, and 3 easy steps,
Yeah.
you can have a halftime show stage, and I'm going to show you how to do it. He's out there with a hammer and a saw.
A staple gun.
Here's how you get ahead
Glue gun,
in the
staple
music
gun.
business, because royalties aren't what they used to be, and Spotify plays don't really pay you that much. So what I'm going to do is make my own halftime set and then take all the money I save by making it
Yeah.
myself and keep it and save it for a rainy day.
Set design. Well, it was probably still during some kind of strike. It was the IATSE strike, probably. There was no crew working.
He probably
So
screwed over
bad.
his designer or something. Like they had to do something last minute.
Yeah.
It's so
I didn't see any of this. So
I
I'm
didn't
glad I'm
either.
seeing it.
I can't believe this is because I saw I was like on my I was making one of the things that I was making, and I popped over to see his set, and I just started laughing.
They could have
out
given him
loud.
some inflatables or something with some
Something.
Dude,
lights in it.
anything.
They gave him paper mache.
Yeah.
Really, and then like
And then
cotton
just like
balls.
they just like put up a few 2x4s and stapled white
Fluff.
cotton to
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
They don't love him. They don't love him.
Sir Rumpus is Poundcake's new DJ name, somebody said.
Sir Rumpus.
Sir Rumpus is here for your wedding, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sir Rumpus.
We're here to clear some asbestos.
So Rumpus will have a better halftime show than Jack Harlow.
Oh, for sure.
Is he from Detroit or something?
No, he's like Louisville or something.
Yeah, he's from
That's what I'm
Kentucky.
saying. He's got no connection to. I
Well,
thought
he
maybe
said like I saw an interview and he was saying, "Oh, my grandpa's from Detroit," but they just put whoever's like they can get.
Yes.
Right.
What are the biggest white? Who are the biggest white rappers right now?
Right
Taking
now?
out Eminem. Eminem's kind of like retired-ish. So
Probably, is Post Malone technically a rapper or
But
is he a
isn't he-
singer?
Malone's a
He's kind of trying to transition more into singing,
Yeah,
right?
he's
like
trying to do more
he's
pop stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's looking for longevity. So
hip hop is pop now too, because hip hop is on
But who's
mainstream
the
radio.
most popular one?
right, but I'm just saying there's a very clear difference from guys who are rapping to guys who are singing. Like even Kid Rock. You know, I saw this guy at Club Soda in Kalamazoo, Michigan in 96. He had the big, tall kid and play hair. And next thing you know, he's shooting, not next thing, but 20 years later, he's, shooting cases of Bud Light because he knows where side his bread is buttered and it ain't being a corny, white, lame rapper with dreadlocks. So you start singing Skinnerd covers. Alan, does Poundcake know who Dolly Parton's goddaughter is?
Yeah,
He might.
Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus.
There you go.
I know that.
You
That's
knew
what-
that from the TV show.
That's why I was saying, because Trey Cyrus, like Miley Cyrus's half brother or something like that, I think he was the one playing guitar. I don't know that for sure, but he looked like the guy. They had a band for a bit, and they had like a couple mainstream hits.
Tia, who's 314 in the blacklist, she said, I had one wretched bitch at work who griped about Dolly Parton in the cowboy cheerleader outfit. I don't think anybody, I think that there should be some people who
I saw on social media that some people were saying stuff about that.
But also,
I think there are some
whatever.
pop culture figures who have more than earned
I was gonna say it's
their ability
Well,
to
and like
be
you said,
bulletproof, and
Dolly
Dolly Parton
has-
should be one of them.
She's never cared. She's
No.
never given a crap.
especially now that she's old, she's really not gonna.
Yeah.
Cry. And plus, at 77, old people automatically don't care about anything. So even if she was a person that was like insecure their entire life, I feel like you have validation. You're like, I beat out half the people. Most of the people that I graduated with are dead right now. I could wear this crop top and not care.
But also the people complaining are 45-year-olds who don't look as good as Dolly Parton does at 80.
Right.
You know?
I think they got Jack Harlow because they couldn't get Pale Tone.
Pale Tone's the man.
Come in and do this. Who did the third halftime show?
They
3 games.
They didn't do a half. That one was a tribute to.
Oh no,
Slayer.
that's enough said. Tribute to Lard. What did you say?
Who was it? Because it was
Slayer.
Tribute to Lard.
No, it was a player. It was
Oh, a player.
It was who was it? Yes, it was. This Thanksgiving, a tribute to Lard.
Tribute to mayonnaise. The old Robert Klein
I
bit.
can't remember what it was.
Struggling with police and hustle. To those who used to tell I wasn't a sucker. I used to watch TV till I fell asleep. Pasta is all I could ever eat. Framing pictures on my table. Now I'm able to chill and party. Should I have my own label? Rest in peace, Easy Biggie and Pac. Those who told me what is real rap. As a kid, I dreamed about Mike. And now I know what it's like. Sing it, baby.
Whatever you say, whatever you do, do everything you can to make your dreams come true.
John Madden. It was a John Madden tribute.
Oh, okay. Tribute
So it
to
wasn't-
John Madden.
They might have had something at the stadium, but it
Frank Caliendo
wasn't
there?
televised. No, I don't think they were doing bits. I think
Oh.
they were just doing a little remember John Madden.
Huh.
How could you forget him?
You love those Thanksgiving days because you got to give out the turkey legs.
I know what'll cheer you up.
Going to
What?
break. We're done for the day.
More Jenna.
It's time for Sweet Nothings